Installing a lock position switch with cable. Route the cable through the hole in the chassis. Fold the cable as shown and then lower the lock position switch into the chassis and push it toward the chassis wall. Make sure that the screw hole on the bracket aligns with the screw hole in the chassis. Secure the lock position switch with one screw. Pull up the mylar film and connect the lock position switch cable to the I/O module board. Then stick the mylar film back to the node and make sure that the lock position switch cable is routed between the mylar film and the chassis as shown. Insert the tab of the key lock bracket into the slot on the chassis and then lower the key lock bracket down until it is seated in place. Secure the system security key lock with one screw. Install the bottom cover. Have the top side of the node facing up. Insert the PIB module into the slot until it is firmly seated. Secure the PIB module with one screw. Reinstall the power module board. Make sure the signal cable between the front operator panel and rear operator panel is placed outside the chassis. To install the power module board, connect the power cables from the PIB module to the power module board. Align the power module board with the bus bars on the system board and then lower the power module board down until it is firmly seated. Notes: do not allow the pull tapes to become bent or covered. Make sure the pull tapes are on the upper side of the power module board. Make sure that the slots for the PMB air baffle are not obstructed by the cables between the power module board and the PIB module. Secure the power module board with 3 screws. Align the notches of the SMA filler with the guide pins on the chassis and then carefully lower the SMA filler down until it is firmly seated. Secure the SMA filler with 1 screw. Place the signal cable between the front operator panel and rear operator panel back into the chassis. Connect the PMB LED cable to the power module board. To install the riser assembly on the node, connect the power cable to backplane 1 and then connect the other cables from the riser assembly to the node. Reinstall the processor air baffle. Note: make sure to adjust the processor air baffle according to the configuration. Align the front of the riser assembly with the edge of the chassis and then lower the riser assembly into the node. To secure the riser assembly to the node, fasten the 3 captive screws on the top of the riser assembly. Fasten the 3 screws at the sides of the node. Fasten the 2 thumb screws at the front of the riser assembly. Reinstall the PMB air baffle. Reinstall the top cover. Turn the node over so that the bottom side faces up. Use the key to lock the node covers.